Right guys, I'm out here again to show you my little update on this little ICF build. And if you followed my ICF builds from the past, you'll know that I'll be building a big polystyrene Lego house. Lego for adults it is. So I'm out here with my trusty wheelbarrow and I'm going to give it a nice little scuff. And then we're going to excavate this whole area by hand, because at the end of the day, we can't get a digger in. Can't get a digger into this garden. And even if we was to get a digger airlifted into the garden, we wouldn't physically be able to get all of the dirt out. So we've got to bag every little piece of dirt up. We've done 360 bags so far. That's how low we've got to go. All by hand. Everything's by hand. And we've dug out the first little corner. We've been working on this project for 5 working days now. And you got my old buddy in there hacking away at the old chalk. A lot of chalk in this pit. And this is man's work. You know, a lot of people crying they can't get a job. Well, try doing something like this and you'll be a proper grafter. We're going to get through this, and then when we do, we're going to have a nice concrete slab down. Look at the progress on that. Keep following and I'll give you some more updates. Nearly down to our last day of digging out all of the foundation with our bare hands. Got a couple of shovels. There's a little load that we've been digging out so far. And there's the progress. So we're really nearly done. We should be all dug out by tomorrow. Hi guys, so I'm going to show you how I grade my ground. I'm going to be grading my ground today. And I've got this lovely little laser receiver. And you basically, this model you can actually put on the end of a digger. So blue light means go down a bit, and then the green light means that it's on grade. And this one has 60 millimeters of play, so you can literally be 60 millimeters up and down, and that's amazing. Yeah. Okay guys, we are into our next update of our ICF build, and there is nobody on this app that is going to show you how to build a whole miniature house out of ICF from beginning to end. So we've got our 50mm of sand blinding, and that separates the two substrates. Nice little peak view of the ICF there. We put a 1000 gauge DPM membrane down. We've got these little things called Mars bars, and that's going to be our 50mm from the bottom. And then we've got this mesh which is 10mm thick, and then that's going to be slapped on top for our first layer. There's our first layer in on top of the Mars bars, and this is all you need for your first layer. Then you have these things called deck chairs that the second layer fits on, and then that's all shaped to the shape of the building with 150mm overlap for the slab, and hold tight for the next installment. Today we got to pour the concrete for the foundation for the ICF building to sit on top of, and I'm going to run you guys through. We've got 2 layers of mesh there, 50mm at the bottom, 50mm in between, and then we've got a 50mm cover with the concrete. For the concrete pouring, I decided to get a line pump into the slab. I've attached my laser level line receiver to go to my rake so that I don't have to keep mucking around with sticks. And that is set 70mm below the slab. We've got our concrete from McHugh, and this is down in Brighton Way. Top quality concrete providers, so make sure you get them. And here's the line pump in action, and we're just dragging it around, and then we're leveling it as we go. So the dapple bar will give you your tamped concrete, and you haven't got to worry about bringing them big lumps of wood in there and doing crazy inventions. It's not cheap. This one was about £170, and it's been an absolute blessing to use this bar on this job. It's made the concrete go down really easy, and then that combined with the laser stick that I'm putting out there, it's just amazing. It's the only way you guys should be pouring your concrete from now on. You got to think smarter, not work harder, and it's all about being innovative and thinking outside the box a little bit. As you can see, all the concrete's nice and flat, and then I'm just giving it this last little dapple down into the edge. There's no need to do anything else to the concrete. All the fats have been brought to the surface. And there she is, drying out in the sun nicely.